So I'm sitting here trying to figure out who I want to bring with me. I'm gonna pick On, you guys. She's technically our original waifu. She's our first waifu, so we're gonna pick her. All the hearts are back.
Alright, that was a great performance by the dance club.
Alright.
Everybody give them another round of applause.
Oh, sorry. I was just worried about the whole thing with Akechi-kun. We're gonna be okay, right?
Definitely.
It actually feels like that's the truth when you say
Well, of
it.
course, it's me. You're a big D daddy. I mean, what?
The student sharing special. Round of applause, everyone.
The what?
They're really doing this again this year?
What's this?
All right, who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then.
I guess this disorder really makes the post-festival party
The
what
fuck
it is.
is this? I'm not.
How about the girl in the hoodie with the super bleached hair?
Oh fuck.
Huh? Me?
Well then, come on up.
What should I do?
You poor thing.
You don't have to be so cold.
Better get up there.
Come, everyone's waiting.
Announce your love for me.
Fine.
And what is your name?
Takamaki.
Ah,
Takamaki.
Sosa, you stole my heart.
Good looks, smoking.
Wow.
You don't look like you have a complaint in the world. Now then, on with the show. What would you like to share with us?
I thought he just like
Takamaki-san?
sexualized the shit out of her before he said, "Let's go with the show."
Takamaki-san? I don't know. Here, I'll give you a question. Do you think
Oh,
fans need
of
to
course.
like Shujin students?
Thought it was something more like relationship related than this, but
Huh? Oh?
He's going in for the
We're
kill.
all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Takamaki-san?
oh god,
What do I think?
I was in trouble. I need to change the subject. Do you have a boyfriend? I can almost see them, or I've always loved you. Let's go for that.
Now this is drama. A boy caught in the throes of bittersweet youth. A stunning confession of
Get
love.
put on the spot.
Wow, way to go!
I think it was him.
Hold on a sec.
So, Takamaki-san, what's your relation to this?
Yes. Shall we go public? Make it Facebook official. On.
My, she's red as a beet. But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl. Well, did
Wow,
you
that's
all
all.
enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Takamaki-san.
She's gonna be so mad. That's a social link reversed. Rank 1. Get fucked.
It's finally over. That was embarrassing. I can't believe you had the courage to stand up and say that in front of everyone.
Ah, well, our crew wasn't there apparently, so
Huh? So you did it to help me?
of course.
At any rate, I had really frozen up for a second there.
Yeah, you don't know how to take questions at all.
So, thanks.
Didn't answer
You're
any
a
of this
huge
man's
help.
question either.
You know, you're actually a pretty dependable
We've been dating
guy.
for like 3 months.
I think we'll be good together. Ignore that. Talking about the future. That's a bit too heavy for right now.
I don't think this is like a Hawaii event then. Feel the same way.
Stop that! I'm still worried about Akechi-kun. But this post-festival party actually turned out pretty fun.
Debatable.
I want you to have
What's
this.
this? On's cream puffs? SP item. Can't wait to eat it.
I hope you like it. Wanna head home together?
Oh yes. You can head home to my home upstairs where I receive thorough examinations. Should probably take the fan site down, to be honest with you. I'm just throwing that out there. Oh shit. Welcome home. You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly. Futaba, what are you doing here in front of the store? I need to calm my brain. My thoughts are getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. Anyway, I was thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go. Oh, fuck! Here we go. But first...
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want.
You can shut them up, that's the thing.
So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were
It's
sure
been like a
about
week.
closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated.
Oh, shit.
Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind.
Oh,
the
yeah, look at
promotion.
this shit. He's manipulating her heart. He's gonna force her into having a palace.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you, but it seems this task was too much to handle for someone
He's
so
such
young.
a piece of shit.
We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now, even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you
Wow.
can question them personally.
We're really leading up to
That's
the
what you
present.
want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again.
How's it gonna... Is election
Failure isn't
season
an
coming up?
option.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold
Wow, look at
measures
this.
if
He's
you
telling her
need
to straight up bend the rules.
We need good results, no matter what.
Wonder why our palace
Oh.
is a casino.
One more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
The unexpected?
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I?
Christ. There he is again.
Yes.
Look at his evil
Everything
fucking
is proceeding
face.
as planned.
Oh, I can't wait to change his heart. Oh, shit.
Sojiro?
Oh, fuck.
I was cleaning up and found this.
Which one is
This
it?
is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
Which one is it?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
Which one is that, though? I need to know.
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was.
So it's definitely the
memorable.
one that we sent to her, based on that reaction.
Explain.
Explain.
Is it something that you can't explain?
She's about to have a freak out.
Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's.
I'll explain everything.
You will.
Oh, he's pissed. Listen to that tone. He's pissed.
I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Was a change of heart triggered in you?
She's fucking crying.
How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
I hope there's no customers in here. I'm just throwing that out there.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
After we whooped your mom's ass, of course. Sorry.
Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. Still.
When did you notice?
When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere. And even the doctors had thrown in the towel.
So he knew this whole time?
At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing.
Yeah, Sojiro's a lot smarter than they seem to let on anyway, but still.
Back in the day, I used to be a government
Yeah, you
official.
mentioned that a couple times.
My job was to be the bridge between the country and the
Oh,
land
wow.
that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that she might soon die in an odd way.
Oh, shit.
Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down.
Well, we changed her heart, so she's fine.
There's something I want to ask you.
Oh, shit.
Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves.
We should just
well.
tell him, dude.
Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school.
He's already figured it out. We should admit it,
The
dude.
kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist.
Look at
who had
this.
a
He
change of
knows
heart,
all of
wasn't
it.
he? And then there's Futaba. These scandals always seem to find their way around you. What do you have to say?
Sorry for keeping quiet.
These people are called criminals by the general public. Why did you introduce such dangerous people
Oh,
to
shit. I knew he was
Futaba?
gonna get mad.
That's not true. I asked them. That's why he saved me. He stole my heart.
Oh, wow. He just straight up said,
Asked? Stole?
welp. There we go. We're the Phantom Thieves.
Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart?
Well,
So, he's not connected with the Phantom Thieves, but is one himself?
yeah, that's true.
You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
I'm a Phantom Thief.
Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud.
Jesus, man.
Sojiro.
So, basically,
He's gonna kick us out.
I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months. And on top of that, Futaba's involved
She's
too.
one herself.
What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
Wait, killed?
She was killed. I remember it
Yeah,
now.
mental shutdown.
Stop this nonsense!
Yeah, he's really mad.
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone
Oh,
else?
shit.
Didn't you know already? The way Mom
You
died
you
was
just said
so
that
wrong.
earlier. You said that she warned you she was gonna die in a weird way.
Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd.
Okay.
It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. And the outcome of that was me spending my retirement here.
Okay.
Also, the reason I took custody of you was me trying to selfishly atone for what happened.
This is not the scene I expected to get at all.
It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault,
What a day.
Sojiro.
Akechi blackmailed us, and Sojiro found out we're a Phantom Thief.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And in the end, I'm the one being consoled.
I thought he was going to kick us out, because he was unreasonably
And
angry
a
for
laughing
there
stock,
for a
aren't
minute.
I?
Sorry.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see.
He knows. He's a government official. He has to know something.
Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
What do you mean?
Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba,
They'll come for us, yeah.
then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Let's eat. I'm so hungry because I raised my voice so
That was a
much.
wild scene. That was a wild scene.
At least we avoided the worst-case scenario of being reported arbitrarily. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened.
Yep.
I'm tired.
I mean, she was breaking down and crying, dude. What? He knows everything? You gotta be fucking kidding. Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? We likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if Masashi was not okay. I had a feeling the boss was an ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you turning yourself in, did he? I think in that case we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious on what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futama's mother? Yes, she was killed by a mental shutdown, the same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second though, didn't you say boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? A government official. Anyone in your imagination run wild a bit? That would make sense. Wait a second, if you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? That's not possible. This is getting too big for even me to think about. Can we really win this? We're gonna win no matter what. Okay.
I should write
that
something.
was a super long day. Is she just gonna be in our room?
Sorry.
Oh, let's go to bed then. It's late already. So you're still awake? It's kind of awkward. Sleep on the sofa.
Hey!
Well, shouldn't you sleep on the sofa so Futaba can go ahead and sleep on the bed? I'm gonna go home. Night.
Well then.
Rip. They had no social link with her, so it makes no sense for her to stay here. Criminals should die, yes. Yes, lovely things to say. They need to be executed, overhyped. This is terrorism.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party.
That's his full name.
We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves,
Oh boy.
the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others.
Morgana's there. He heard the guy's full name.
The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives,
Jesus.
and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Well, no.
Look.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen.
Whoa!
And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
Good deal. What if we get caught?
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
I didn't know it would.
I see. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it.
What?
It's also my responsibility that this
Why?
happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless.
We're gonna get caught. Believe in me.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Oh no.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on
Is he
them.
aware of who we are?
With
No.
this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1.
I
Exactly.
grow weary of his conversations on the phone.
That will be when their curtain falls.
Oh boy. If we complete the bounty as we should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Akechi suggested they go to the school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. About 30 million yen, man. Just let me dream a little. It is a lot. Oh boy, not this teacher. Yo, you see the news? I braced myself for this possibility. Actually having a wanted notice out for us feels kind of weird. We're not sure we're gonna get away this time. Our back is truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good though. Let's talk more in person. This makes it official. We have to accept Akechi's offer. There's no debate anymore.
We're wanted now.
Yep.
And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic
Close.
book? It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
That's right.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up.
Yep.
How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now?
It's all been for nothing.
Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida too?
Pretty
Considering
much.
what happened with the rankings? Only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to
He's
use.
so mad.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fad around
More
us.
than likely.
So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future
Have you not
psychotic
watched the
breakdowns
TV?
on
They're
our
already
group.
doing that. They're already doing that shit.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so
Oh,
carelessly.
he's so mad, dude.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry.
No.
This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a
He
criminal.
was.
All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly. Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it!
He's having a freak
This
out.
is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji, taking out your frustration on things doesn't help
Yeah, he's
anyone.
like kind of a prick.
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
You lost sight of our goal.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, and I even said that at the time, so we're getting way too obsessed with the rankings, and the popularity, and the website, and it was just awful.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, that our eyes had become clouded.
Pretty much, yeah.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause.
I'm so irritated with myself.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too!
Well, it took long enough.
But still, it's so damn frustrating!
Yeah, but, you know.
Of course I want to do something about this!
What can we do?
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Okay.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of
It's
power.
the government,
or
you
have
guys.
powerful
Come on.
backers if they can go so far.
It does not take. It's not a thing of rocket science here.
Are we really a match for this?
Yeah.
Should we end this now?
Nope.
I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
That's not the right answer. Not even close.
Hey, what should we do?
Except to catch his offer. Let's turn the tables.
Yeah, running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want.
They want us gone from the metaverse, so.
That's the same as dumping our aesthetics again, because we only care about our hides.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Good.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
So we have to pick our next target. Cough, cough. Nijima. Hey, it's
Yo.
me. Stop me yelling earlier. Being a friend with an added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit. I lost them, sorry. I know how you feel. You too? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a phantom thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head.
And again,
I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that made me no different from our targets. I call them shitbags, and I must be the shittiest of shitbags. Can't even joke about it. Things will turn around. Hey, you're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks, Masashi. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru Futaba, didn't I? I have to apologize to them soon. See ya.
see ya.
Okay. I got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants us to gather at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is, trying your bosses around like that? Tomorrow? That's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this, too. We'll be okay, right? We'll manage. Yeah, we're going to overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. Let's go about this calmly. Well, see you all tomorrow. There's no point in fretting about it now, though. Let's stay calm and wait for tomorrow. That's right. That's all we can do. Our hands are tied.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Just really long cutscenes, so. Alright, off to bed yet. We're actually getting the end game started here, I think. We're falling below 20%.
An issue in which criminals do
he's actually
whatever
out in
they
the
want
city.
under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures. But their actions are too
Oops,
the government
cone
as
off.
it stands
Oh well.
has been left behind the times. It is obsolete.
Ooh, yawn, yawn, yawn.
If this is a ship that's bound to a rotting dock and destined to sink, we might as well destroy it once. Let us end this chaos through my hand
Okay.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's
Oh,
end.
of course.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing.
He's Trump. He's trumping it up, you guys.
He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister.
Well, he's an asshole.
Definitely voting for him.
He's technically indirectly behind the formation of the Phantom Thieves. Just throwing that out there.
I suppose that makes sense, since the other politicians seem so unreliable.
I have feelings about this. Always went straight to it.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Really?
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures.
You don't say.
I'm referring to Sai-san's actions.
Yep, here we go. This is it. The request.
She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identity.
And you're a traitor, so,
however,
you know.
The groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a past.
Makoto's not gonna like this idea. Well, she already looked herself.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart.
She's been a bitch all game. Makoto can vouch for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
When you've been pushed into a corner?
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
Whoa, the police are corrupt? Whoa, crazy.
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely wrong.
Yep, we gotta change her heart.
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case
because
for
it's
all
totally
of you too.
not Akechi, right?
However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Wouldn't that kind of be not bad? I'm just saying.
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses.
Okay.
If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up. And an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed.
But we can still keep doing Phantom Thieves stuff.
I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
No, aren't you just the hero?
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen?
She'll have mental shutdown. You'd kill her. I mean, they'd kill her.
They'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
What choice do we
Even though you're
have?
particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart.
Okay.
It will become a warning to not mess with us. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their
That's not
corruption.
how that works.
All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Nijima.
Well,
so
again,
what do you
what
say?
choice do we have? It's a shitty
I don't
plan,
think it's a bad deal for
but
either
we've
of
got
us.
we've got to do it. We've got to.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
His own power play.
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice.
Which is what leads you to kill shadows, right?
It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal. Dude.
You know,
No,
remind you of us?
no, ma'am. You think?
I can't really explain
We can't let him on the team.
But I guess it's how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
I don't want to, but we're going to. You don't have a choice.
Thanks. I was actually
I
rather
meant that in
worried
a bitter way, but you know, it's fine. It's fine.
This
Take it how
mission
you will.
can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan.
I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is...
You wanted to steal your sister's heart?
Because I wanted to
Alrighty
change my
then.
sister's heart. I was hoping it'd never come to pass, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Okay, well...
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place
Okay.
out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
What?
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this?
Of course not. It's just...
Just what?
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the
Was she
matter?
going to come clean?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Something's up with Makoto.
Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
I wonder why. It's not just about her sister.
Beats me. I hope it's just my imagination.
No, something's
though.
up.
Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
Oh boy. That's how it fades away by the 20th. The current, as of this recording, the current deadline for filming and streaming is the 19th.
A palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice?
That's right.
And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case?
Please tell me you're figuring it out too.
That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a Phantom Thief.
She is a Phantom Thief.
If this is all true, I'm appalled as the commander of this operation. I alone was kept in the dark.
You were set up, just like
So
us.
you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases.
You changed tone really quick.
And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be
So
loose.
you gotta let us go.
That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
That's right.
That does make sense, more or less. If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility. No.
She just figured it out.
If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next.
That's right.
Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
What are you talking about? No,
Perhaps I'm
the answer should have been
overthinking
yes, but you know. That's a catchy.
Hey!
Hey, Kira-kun,
You need to keep your focus.
Ooh. Why are we
Seems you're
arrested? I
completely
don't understand
worn
why we were arrested in our Phantom Thief gear.
But the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
I haven't lost yet.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct?
That's right.
Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
Welcome to the Phantom Thieves! She is accepting the truth. There's very little left to tell her. We're almost caught up.
No. I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
Alright, this is the last flashback arc then. This is the penultimate dungeon? I wonder.
What's this favor you need? It's late already.
Wait, what?
We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships.
Oh.
It doesn't matter whether it's public or private.
Yeah, that always ends well. Come on, guys.
Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace.
I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
Oh my god.
A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
That's impressive.
Don't fall for it. Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow!
Get pinched.
Same as always.
Let me finish first. There's something else we want you to look into.
Okay. Whoa, what the hell? That's the second time they've done this. Deleted by admin? What are they keeping from me, plot-wise? Oh boy, it's time for the train news!